Utah's news leader. Fox 13 News Live at 5 starts now.
These decisions are just going to get harder for us if we don't start buckling down now.
A major change in how you pay for water has been unveiled on Utah's Capitol Hill. Fox 13 News political reporter Ben Winslow has the story you'll only see right here.
The bill's sponsor tells me this could force water conservation in Utah's ongoing drought. And for some who haven't been paying at all for the water that they use, the free ride could be over.
If we're going to really get serious about some of the drought behaviors that we need to change, one of them for sure is tying rates closely to usage.
Senator Dan McCay has unveiled a bill that dramatically rewrites property taxes. Right now, you do pay a monthly water bill, but property taxes actually cover a lot of the water you use.
It shelters some taxpayers because they don't pay property tax, but it also doesn't really show on your monthly bill what your true cost of providing water is to you.
He says it could force water conservation.
As people see the potential for their bill to go up, I think they're going to start looking at, okay, how do I cut back? How do I change?
It would also force a change for some big institutions that don't pay property taxes. One of those directly impacted would be the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, a nonprofit and a major property owner in Utah with a big political influence. So far, the church has not taken a position on the bill.
I'm not worried about, the churches, they haven't expressed any objections, nor do I see them have any objections.
Currently opposed to it.
Groups representing local governments and water providers are fighting it.
This is not the time to move this bill forward. It is not the proper approach to address the concerns, at least the legitimate concerns I see related to conservation. Now, if you just don't like taxes and you want to kill a property tax and you're using the drought as an opportunity to do that, that's one thing. But if we're talking about conservation, there are far better ways of moving conservation forward than eliminating property tax.
100% of the burden for paying for that new infrastructure would rest upon those who currently have service.
Tax watchdog and environmental groups support the bill.
If we want to conserve, user fees are the right way to go.
The basic problem that the property tax creates is quite evident, is that it lowers the price of water and leads to overconsumption.
The bill appears to be gaining traction on Utah's Capitol Hill as policymakers grapple with drought and a shrinking Great Salt Lake.
We can either save the lake now, or we can, in 2-3 years, whatever it may be, when you have dust coming into your home with toxic chemicals, we can fix it then.
If you're putting $500 or $600 worth of water on your lawn in the summer, then put on your big boy or your big girl pants and pay $500 or $600 or use less water.
Senator McCay says he's willing to meet with the local water districts to discuss their concerns, but he's pushing for a committee vote on the bill next month. On the Hill, Ben Winslow, Fox 13 News, Utah.